up, BO fam? I thought I'd come to you guys today and bring you a video that seems to be popular on YouTube, where people let you know what their top 5 favorite things are about their new car. And I'm gonna start from number 5 and go up. So all of these are probably my favorite things so far. With me owning the car now for probably like a week. I mean, excuse me, not a week, for like a month. Not quite a full month, almost. I went real super analog because I was just thinking about this while I was in the house. So I wrote it down on a sheet of paper. Not even like a sheet of paper, but like a bill that was up there, and I seen a pen and I was like, man, let me go ahead and write this stuff down. So number 5, what I like most about this car is the handling. Handling on this thing is so good. It's to be expected. It is they have to hit the Autobahn, and they gotta be ready to you know, take on some corners and stuff at a very high speed. So handling on this car is so inspiring when you got a good set of tires on the car. Just amazing. So number 5, handling has to go. Handling has to go on the list. This car handles so well. It's amazing. It's just, and I'm a straight line guy. I'm a drag racer. So to have a car that when you dip into a corner, that actually may put some G-forces in the car, you know, and it makes you want to actually mash the gas and go a little faster because the car feels like it can handle it. And it can. The limit is gonna be the tires, the road surface you driving on, and your kahunas, your huevos, your nuts.
What's wrong? I sat on my damn nuts again.
So, number 4, all of the controls in the car, the way that you can adjust the tune on the car from right here inside the ride with the shocks right here by the gear shifter. You can control the firmness of the steering and the steering feel right here by the shifter. You can control the firmness of the shifts of this DCT transmission. And that alone, I mean, I guess we're gonna turn this into 6 things, because I didn't even mention to myself the DCT. Oh man, makes driving this car so much fun. It just handles the power so well and makes most use and the best use of the power and the torque that this car makes. It's amazing. So yeah, we just went from 5 to 6 just like that, but that's okay. That just shows how good the car is, that it's just hard to really pick out. Really pick it out like that. It's crazy. I didn't mention that we were on the way to this auto glass place to see about getting my window replaced in this car, since somebody decided they wanted to bust it out. And I don't know what it is with these dudes and feeling like they need to, you know, go in somebody else's stuff and try to figure out what they can steal. I don't get it.
Next time I'm gonna shoot you in the one that wink and not the one that stink.
But anyway, we here at True Shield Auto Glass. I'm about to go in here and see what it's gonna cost me to get this window replaced. And right after that, we'll get back to number 3 on the list. And I'll start back with number 3 when we're leaving here. So, yo, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Dre wasn't here to give me the estimate, so I left my number. He'll call me, and we'll find out how much money I got to spend to pay for some bum busting my window out. But number 3 for me is gonna be the design of the car. When I seen the F80 M3, when it dropped, it was just beautiful, like just automatically, just such a good looking car. The wide body design of this car not only makes it look really aggressive, bone stock, it just makes it a really good looking car. Not to mention comes from the factory on forged staggered wheels, so those look really good. Fill out the wheel arches really well. You get one of these cars right off top, all you really got to do to make it look a little bit better and much more aggressive is all you got to do is put some spacers on and lower the car a little bit, and it looks that much meaner. So that's definitely on the agenda for this car. But yeah, the design team killed it right off bat. Like people have grown with the G80, and now people are like, oh, they look really good, like it always happens. Just like when they drop a new Mustang body and everybody's like, oh, I don't like it, I like mine better. You've just gotten used to seeing yours and you're not used to seeing that one yet. And it seems like as soon as people get used to it, it's all good. Number 2, it's an F80, baby, and I got 4 doors now. The practicality of having a car that has this type of ability and potential, and it's a 4-door car, and I can put my boy in the back and not have to worry about it. 4 doors for convenience. I've always been attracted to fast 4-door cars, from the E55 AMGs, even like the Subaru SCIs and the Lancer when they first brought those over. That was on the slower side, I guess, now compared to what things are. But when they first brought them out, they were, they're a force to be reckoned with, and they still are, if you do the right things for sure. I got a friend who got one that's 800 horsepower, so yeah, and it's, it's not a lot of cars gonna be able to keep up with that, modded or not. But from them, of course, the BMW M's killing it always with their 4-door cars. I mean, BMW basically makes a 4-door McLaren. Yeah, I said it. 4-door McLaren, baby. That's what these modern BMWs are like. It's absolutely crazy. The performance that you can get out of a M5, M6 Grand Coupe, X5M, X6M, all of these big 4-door vehicles, and of course the M3, which we're talking about right now. All of those vehicles that just have so much performance, bone stock, and then the potential is, I hate to say limitless. I mean, it's where the limit is very high though, especially for a road going car. Something that's not, how fast these things can be is ridiculous. And that leads me to number one, the power. I've been around this stuff for a while. My dad's always had something fast. He had Camaros, Mustangs, V8 swap S10s, Chevy engine swap Mustangs, like Hayabusas, 1400s. He's always had something fast. So I've always been around fast stuff. And when I tell you, every time I get in this car and I put this thing in Sport Plus, turn that clamping power all the way up on the tranny, and oh man, don't let me turn the traction on. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. And there's so much more that can be done to it. Like right now, I don't have any intakes on the car. It still has a stock intercooler on it, which is fine for most, most people. I just say that now, I guess, because I'm thinking about the upgrades that I had on Red Skull. Let me see what he wants.
Yo, hey bro, I was just seeing if you work tomorrow. Alright then, for sure. I was just goddamn thinking about them shit if I did handle some shit.
Alright.
Alright, ready?
So yeah, the power, I said that jokingly to my friend that BMW making 4-door McLarens, and I mean, it's a half joke because the new M5 CS, that car runs a low. No, that car runs in good conditions, it runs a low 10. That's crazy. And it's supposed to have 635 horsepower. Listen, I watched a video on Throttle House where they destroyed a Redeye with the M5 CS. And not only did they destroy it, they turned off the big advantage, the crippling advantage that the M5 has over the HELLCAT. They turned off the all-wheel drive and then did the race from a dig and from a roll with the M5 CS only in rear-wheel drive, and it was still pulling off from the HELLCAT. That's power.
Oh, what the hell?
Shut up, speed warning!
That's power, and that's crazy. And we talking about a bone stock car. 635 horsepower. 635 horsepower up against a 797 horsepower car. And it ran through it. So that lets you know that they ain't playing one, and two, they really have more power than they say. They're definitely underrating these cars, and everybody's making their last hoorah right now. I love seeing it. Pretty awesome. pretty awesome time to be a car guy. It's a lot of stupid fast stuff out here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Those are my top 6 things that I like about my BMW M3. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yo, Joseman, where